And now, another Hotch Potch feature film.
So thank you. And now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to hear a bit from Aaron about his process um, with both doing the oil paintings that inspired the stories as well as the illustrations. I'll hand it over to Aaron.
Yeah, hi everybody. Yeah, what a great thing to be involved with. When the editors got together, we started to talk about themes for this issue, and we brainstormed a lot of things, and um, the idea setting came up, and of course, once I had that idea, I needed to sort of translate that into something that would work for me for a series, and I sort of landed on the theme of doors. So. Um, I actually just coincidentally, Gail and I were in Hudson, New York, and I took a lot of photographs of doors while I was there, and then just sort of translated those into oil paintings, um, and the artists sort of then worked from the or the writers worked from there. The most recent one I did was actually of the paintings was this one for the cover. Um, I was just thinking about like having an entree into the issue itself. So I thought about the doorknob thing. Yeah, so that was exciting, and it's great to be a part of it. And it's you know quite often visual artists are put in the position of being the illustrator for writers. So it was I felt so honored to like have people responding to my images. And then there were the stories, right? And the stories were amazing, and I just felt utterly inspired to respond back to them. So um, I decided to make illustrations, and I'm very much a generalist as an artist, and so I just sort of I've been interested in printmaking lately, so I started to think about woodblock prints. I thought I'd talk a little bit about the process. You can see here this is a carved woodblock, and this is the one for Harrison's story, the toxic ones. It references some boxing gloves in there, and so basically I typically to work quickly to get through 12 images. Um, rather than hand drawing everything, I did sort of like digital collages and then transferred, I worked that up in Photoshop and then transferred that to the wood blocks. And then once it's on the wood blocks, I use a variety of chisels and gouges to carve away the white part, whatever can be left white on the page, I carve away so that what's going to be printed is raised up. And then the part that's raised, I use a roller. I get ink on the roller and roll it on the high pot parts, and then put paper on and put it through a press. And you can see you end up with, a mirror image. So there we go. That's sort of the woodblock process. But um, it's such a thrill to be able to collaborate. I think that I assume it's true of writers as well, but I know as a visual artist, it's very sort of heads down in my own world kind of work, and it doesn't often involve other people. So to be engaged with other creative folks is just it's a delight. And Gail sort of hinted at a little bit, it talked about in our mission statement, but we do run as a collective, and there's no one ruler here. We work mostly by consensus, and the editors have worked as a wonderful team, and it's been a super thrill to be a part of both of these issues. And I'm grateful that we're getting ahead of steam and that we're bringing more and more people in to increase the community.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
And we are, and part of that is because of your great artwork. So that's like really cool.